Hi guys, Steve here. Thanks for coming back again. Now you might be back here researching a little about solo ads or solo ad traffic, and you may be wanting to buy a bit of solo ad traffic. So let us get into a little bit of solo ad traffic. But before we do, and before I give you my opinions on solo ad traffic, what I'd really like you to do is I'd like you to just jump down there, subscribe, give me the thumbs up to let Google know that you like my content. And when you're ready and you're finished, you can give me a comment, and maybe you want to ask a question that I'll try and answer for you. And I will get around to answering the questions because I usually go into my comments and answer all the questions that I can. So that would be great. Now, solo ads, let's get back to that. Personally, I have had a lot of solo ads. I've bought a lot of solo ads. I think it's quite a lot of solo ads for the time that I've been doing them, because I've bought at least 3,000 or 4,000 solo ads over time, and I don't particularly think that they're good. I don't particularly think it's a good way to go for even in affiliate marketing. It's very quick, it's very easy, you get them as soon as you buy them. But I'll tell you why. Because I've never been profitable with solo ads, and the reason that I don't think I'm ever profitable with solo ads is because there's a huge learning curve to do solo ads. And I think it's something, if you're a beginner and you're coming into my courses here, or you're coming into my offers here I should say, and you're an absolute beginner, you really shouldn't be wasting your money on solo ads until you really know what you're doing. And the great thing is that the offers that I give you, the mentors there, they do solo ad courses. They do teach you on solo ads, so that's a bonus. But it takes a bit of training and a bit of a learning curve to know what to do, because there's a lot of dodgy solo ad vendors out there, and I've had a few of them myself. They'll send you bots, and they'll send you really crap opt-ins, because here's the thing, some of these opt-ins on their list are a bit burnt out because they get solo ads every day, and they sometimes have to click on 4 or 5 different emails, to opt in every day. And they just do it blind now, and they're not really interested in anything that they get sent to. I don't even know why they do it, but they just opt in, and then you'll find in your autoresponder, like I find in my autoresponder, and I've kept most of them on my autoresponder for up to 6 months, and I've watched them over the period of the 6 months, and right from the get-go, after the first email or second email, the welcome emails, they're completely and totally uninterested. It tells you on your autoresponder who's interested and who's not interested, and they're totally uninterested. And the really, really, really cold traffic that comes from the solo ads vendors and actual people that opt in through solo ads are really cold. It takes a lot to warm them up and get them interested. I could probably honestly say out of 3,000 that I've had in the past, I've maybe only had about a handful that's ever bought anything or joined a course or any kind of offer that I've offered. And that's really bad, considering the odds are really bad considering the amount of money you've spent on them. So it's not a profitable way to go, unless I do get told it's a numbers game. So if you're going to be buying packages of 30,000 clicks or 10,000 clicks even, then you may well get plenty of people that will opt in and actually buy stuff from you, because like they say, it's a numbers game. But when you're talking about $1 a click, I mean, if you've got $10,000 or $30,000 to go and buy a huge packet like that, then kudos to you and very good on you. You've got plenty to investment to play with, and you can afford to do it. But for you that are doing this as as a newbie, as a beginner, and I'm pretty sure that you probably got quite a low budget, it's not a great way to go for you. So that's what I think of solo ads. They're not that profitable. They're hard to warm up in your autoresponder. They're pretty much burnt out because they've probably clicked on about 4 or 5 opt-ins every day that their vendors keep sending you to them. There's a lot of dodgy vendors. They're very hard to learn how to get a good vendor. And by the way, if you do ever find yourself a good vendor and you're making great clicks from them and they're actually buying into your products or your offers, you got to hold on to that vendor and keep buying from them until that burns out too. So that's my advice there if you're going to go down the solo ad way of sending to your offer. But there are other ways. I mean, if you do there's lots of free ways. This way, which I'm talking to you on YouTube just now, and that is one of, I think, the best ways to get opt-ins, free into your offers, or free to your opt-in pages anyway, and opting in. I think YouTube's one of the best. You get loads and loads of clicks with other places like free from the likes of Pinterest. Pinterest don't actually get spoken about an awful lot, but I do know people that are doing Pinterest, and I plan to start doing that myself. But you get apparently quite a lot of people opting in and clicking into your offers from Pinterest, and probably the same goes for Instagram and TikTok and Insta Reels and platforms like that, and especially Facebook too. Now here's one of my favorites. If you're doing paid traffic as opposed to solo traffic, if you're doing paid traffic like Facebook ads for instance, and you get people onto your page that gives you an awful lot of likes, you get a whole list of likes on your page, because I've had them on your Facebook page. You'll get a lot of likes. Now the thing is to start a Facebook group, and try and send all the people that's liked your ads, or liked the videos, or liked what content you've been putting on your page. Everyone that likes that, send them all to your Facebook group. And when they go to the Facebook group, you get to ask them questions. If you've got 2 or 3 questions, make sure that before they answer all the questions, and probably the first question you should ask them is ask them to opt in to your Facebook group, which means you get your email from them anyway, and you get them on your autoresponder. It's a great free way to get people on your autoresponder, because if they like your content, there's a good chance they're going to come into your Facebook group if you ask them to come into your Facebook group. So that's a nice free way to do that, and it's a clever way to do it. So yeah, getting back to solo ads, everything I said about solo ads, not too profitable, very hard to do, great big learning curve, all the rest of it. And for a beginner, it takes a lot of money, so you're going to have a big budget. If you don't have a big budget, go the free way, go the organic way, do organic Facebook traffic or posting on Facebook. And like I said, try and get them. So if you start up a Facebook group, try and get them onto your Facebook group by signing into it through an opt-in, and that's the way to get them on. And if they like your content enough, they'll do that. So before you go though, click the first link in the description if you want to get into a free way of to get traffic, it's a free funnel. You go into the funnel, you'll get to have this funnel as well, and you can put people into this funnel yourself, and you get free traffic through that. And the other way, do YouTube. Try and get you into YouTube, do YouTube. You don't have to put your face in the camera. There's plenty of other ways to do it, but try and learn how to do YouTube, because it's a great way to get free traffic. So yeah, give solo ads a big body swerve if you don't have the budget and you haven't got the time to learn. But if you've got a big budget and you've got the time to learn, and I suggest that you really learn how to do it first, and try and find some really good vendors, because there's a lot of dodgy ones out there. That's my take anyway. So give me the thumbs up, give me the comment, give me the subscribe before you go, and click on the link, first one in the description, and that'll take you into a free funnel, which will also give you the chance to have that free funnel, and you can send your prospects through that funnel. And it's great because you get a lot of people to go through a free funnel. It's quite good. So that's a great way to build up your lists on your autoresponder, and a great way to get traffic. But I'll see you on the next video. Look out for the next video, and we'll see what tips I can give you next time. So thanks for joining me. Steve out for now. Bye.